What's up, yo? Big Cat 305 here. Today we are making chicken fried chicken on the Blackstone. That's right, chicken fried chicken. I know this is a Texas deal, and I have a lot of friends from Texas in the cooking community that have their own channels out there, so I need to get this right, or else I'm gonna be hearing some smack talking. So, fellas, I'm gonna do my best, but I'd love to hear your feedback and see what you think. For everybody else on the channel, I'm gonna put their links down below, and if I forget any of you guys, let me know and I'll put you down there as well. But I'm gonna put a bunch of links down below from some great channels out of Texas, and the barbecue is amazing out there. So everybody, help me support them, check them out, check out their channels, and subscribe and like and comment to them as well. So if you are new to the channel, I want to thank you for stopping by. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and ring that notification bell. And if you're a current subscriber, I want to thank you for all the support. Keep hitting that thumbs up and smashing that like button down below. Everybody, let's get cooking.
So we're going to start off with a couple of chicken breasts. You're going to want to trim off the fat. You don't have to go crazy with this, but just trim off as much as you can. It will make everything taste better. It doesn't take that long. You don't have to spend that much time. You can. I mean, you can spend a long time. It takes a long time to trim off all the chicken fat, but just get the major, the major spots and make it look nice. It's going to make everything so much better because this is these are fillets, so it's not like you're just going to chop this all up. So you're going to want to butterfly these, get the fattest part, go right down the middle, and you're going to butterfly these to make them basically 4 fillets out of 2 chicken breasts. And then from there, we're going to take these and we're going to pound them out. You want to put some cellophane wrap or some wax paper down, and then on top the same thing. And then I don't have a meat hammer, so I just took a saute pan and just pounded the crap out of it. And that's it. You pull it out, and that's what you want right there. Nice and thin fillets. Looks a lot different from the ones I started with, right? So, and then you want to season these with whatever you like. I like Montreal seasoning. A lot of people just put salt, pepper, garlic. Whatever you like is fine. So I go Montreal seasoning, some parsley flakes. You want to use a good amount on these. Flip them over, same thing. Montreal again. Parsley flakes again. And that's what they look like. The parsley is going to give it a nice color once after you bread them up and put them in the frying pan. So we got 4 eggs, a little bit of milk. Sorry, I spilled a little bit. No big deal. We whisk them up, nice and fluffy. Give a little fast forward here, and this is going to be for our flour batter mix. So we've got our oil heated up on the Blackstone. It's about 350, 375. You don't want it too hot, but you definitely want it to almost boiling at that point. And then at the top there we have 3 stations. Top bowl flour, middle bowl eggs, lower bowl another bowl of flour. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put these seasoned chicken breasts that have been halved, flattened out, and seasoned, I already said it. And we're going to put them in the flour. Top bowl, both sides. Get that flour all over there. You're going to shake it out a little bit after you get the flour on. Then you're going to put it in the egg mixture. And then from there into the second bowl of flour. So 2 coats of flour on these chicken fillets. And then that's it. We shake it out a little bit. Just like so. You don't want it too much. You want it shaking out. And then you're going to drop it in the pan nice and easily away from you. So if it splatters, it goes towards the back, not towards you. And then we speed it up a little bit. Same thing. flour, egg, another coat of flour into the pan. Nice and gentle. And then third one's in there, and there's number 4. So that's it. We're going to go, after about 4 minutes, we're going to try to turn it over and see. And I'm using some tongs here. Hold on. Stop. You do not want to use tongs. Trust me. Learn from my experience, okay? Tongs are our enemy when it comes to this kind of frying chicken. And you will see why in just a few minutes. But tongs, no bueno. Put them down. I did the first one with tongs, and watch what happens. So I changed to a fork. All right, forks are much more, I don't know what the word is, efficient. You're only touching one side of the chicken, number one. You got 4 little prongs versus, 1 inch to 2 inches of tongs on both sides. You're not squeezing the chicken with the tongs, right? You just have a fork. You're using gravity on your side. So we're checking the undersides, and watch this. Here's the first piece that I try to use the tongs with. Look at that. Boom. The batter is just ripping off. That's what tongs do to your batter. So that's why I say use a fork, not a tong. All right, let's continue. There's your lesson of the day. So we turn over the one that got messed up. That's all right. No big deal. But imagine if you used tongs the entire time. Those things would be falling apart. So we keep checking them every few minutes or so. We want to make sure they're not burning or getting too dark. They cook pretty evenly, and I don't have it on super high. So these did really well. You can see I've got the cast iron skillet on top of the Blackstone. Imagine you're taking this Blackstone out into camping or wherever you can make this out there. Okay, that's the cool part. So I've got my little, I don't have a wire rack, but I've got this little vented rack, which is fine. You'll get some airflow going through there. And these chicken fillets are just going to chill. So we take them off with our fork and just let them sit over there on the right side. I got that pan, by the way, at the Dollar Tree. It cost me $1. So I'm very happy with it. So that right there, after I drained out, I let it cool down, and then I drained out the majority of the oil. I left about a tablespoon in there, and all that good crunchiness, crispiness, extra breading left over, that is going to be our roux for our white gravy. So I've got, like I said, I got about a tablespoon of oil, and I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of flour. And we are going to mix this in there and try to integrate all this together. The heat is on. It's up to, it's not too hot, but it's definitely going. But you definitely want to get it to probably a medium high. And I'll tell you why in a sec. So you want to mix this up. You want to get all that good crispiness, crunchiness, flavor off of what was on that chicken that was cooking. That's the good stuff. Let me tell you, that is the key to any gravy, is the trimmings is what they call it. So it's looking good. You can see it's starting to bubble up a little bit, thicken up a little bit, and that is looking great. You just want to mix that, get as much as you can off the bottom. And this is a continuous thing. This is going to take a little while, all right? I'm not going to lie. It takes a little while to make this gravy, but it is definitely worth it. It really is. So I add a little bit more flour in there because I think I had a little more than a tablespoon of oil. So kind of went to about 3 tablespoons of flour. Better to do this now than try to do it later, because at this point, this is still our roux. So we can do this at this point. So you don't want to cook this too long because you want to keep the color white. That's kind of what we're going for, a white gravy. So now we're going to add in our milk. So overall, we're going to do about 2 cups, but I start off slow. I start off with about a cup or a little bit less of a cup than a cup, sorry, and just start stirring this. And this is kind of where the gravy begins. So started with the roux. You're going to add some milk, grab a whisk, and you want to get all that flour and bits kind of broken up and loosened up. And you can see right here, I did not put in enough milk. So I put in some more milk. There we go. A little bit more milk. Keep stirring. Keep that getting together, and we will get there, trust me. But you want to keep adding milk little by little. You don't want to just dump in all the milk because you can't take away the milk, but you can always add more later if you need to. So it's thickening up a little bit. You can see that. We definitely need to get some more milk in there, which we do right here. Again, nothing crazy. Another half a cup probably. And we start stirring. So you want to make sure the heat is up though, because if the liquid is not boiling, then the roux is not going to thicken. So we want to make sure that the liquid is boiling. And I learned that from watching Chef Johnny from Texas Style Barbecue and Cuisine. He's one of my buddies out in Texas. He is a chef. He teaches at a local college there. And he also has a YouTube channel. I will put the link right up there at the top. And also down below, you guys can check him out. He actually did a chicken fried chicken video, which I watched, which is great. So he is a man of a lot of knowledge in the kitchen. So check him out for sure. So we continue adding milk, stirring it up, adding milk. This is a process. It takes time. This is not going to be a 5-minute thing. So it takes a little bit of time to get this done, to get the right consistency, eventually the right seasoning, which you will see in about 10 seconds. Because once you get to the right consistency, which is kind of where we're at now, then you're going to want to add your seasoning. So I add some pepper here, some black cracked pepper. And this white gravy has to have the cracked pepper. That is key. I mean, that is like the majority of the flavor should taste like. And then you want to add some salt, and that's it. And then you want to mix it up a little bit and continue with the mixing, and also some parsley for color. This gives it a nice color as well. And then finally, some chicken powder. This is going to give it a nice, final, over-the-top flavor, which is going to taste phenomenal. So a little bit of chicken powder in there. If you don't have chicken powder, you can use chicken bouillons, crush them up, and they taste really good. This is the kind of stuff you put in soups and stuff like that, so just gives it more flavor. And then we're going to add some more milk here. Again, this is trial and error. You gotta work this. For me, this is awesome. I love this stuff, to be honest with you. I'd much rather do something like this than say, okay, I need 4 ounces of this, 8 ounces of this, a pinch of this, a pinch of that. This is like trial and error. You get it to how you want it, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. So you want to make sure that you make it a little less thicker than you want, because it will continue to thicken. So make it a little soupier than you want, because it will continue cooking after it is all said and done. And that's it. I added in a little bit more seasoning because it needed it, and it's time to go check it out.
We got some chicken fried chicken. All right, all my boys from Texas, please give me some comments. Tell me what you think. I think I did pretty damn good. I can't wait to taste it. It looks phenomenal. It's a lot of fun to make. If you guys haven't made this yet, please try it. It's a lot of fun. So we're gonna dig in, but first, a quick close-up. All right, let's dig in. I cannot wait. Let's start with the chicken. Oh, look at that. Perfectly cooked. Nice crunchy exterior. Wow. The flavor, ridiculous. Let's get some gravy. This is the part I've been waiting for right here. Look at that, look at that. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. That is some tasty, tasty, tasty gravy. Wow, that is amazing. I'm about to devour this. So everybody, thank you for watching today. Make sure you check out my buddies out in Texas, their channels. There's some really good stuff going on over there. Check them all out. I would really appreciate it. And thank you for watching, liking, subscribing, and commenting. And we'll keep on cooking. Big Cat out.